Well, Joshua Collin here. Thought I would do a teardown of the ceiling fan that came out of our house. It is an old Lit-X. There used to be light here. It's a model D573 CTW3. This was put in the house when it was built, which is about 15 years, 13 years. So yeah. So it basically was running slow and really wasn't working the best, so we ended up replacing it. This is a 3-speed fan with lights on the bottom. I already took that apart. There really isn't not much special. These set of long wires went through the center, and there's a piece of fiberglass sheathing over it. Here's the switch. This selects forward or reverse. Yep, you can still see. This switch takes care of slow, medium, and fast. This capacitor also helps. It's a SK brand. So, and you can see gray comes in, and then you got red, brown, and purple. So I tied these wires up just so they don't want to go all over the place. There is a drip right next to me because the roof down at Makerspace leaks, but nothing we can't handle. So this one is just for the light that isn't needed. This other white one is for the light. Then you got your hot and your neutral. The neutral goes into all the other neutrals. Then they go into the two grays. One gray going to the switch, and then the other gray going down to the motor. Through this fiberglass sheeting. And then out of the gray, or out of the switch, you got, let me get rid of this zip tie. You got a yellow, orange, actually two yellows, two oranges opposite each other. Then you got a white going, let's see, I'm gonna have to start, your black goes straight to the switch. Let's start with that. Then you got purple, gray, and brown. They go into the capacitor. So you got hot and the neutral going. Sorry for the message, still in focus. Going into the capacitor. You got your three. Actually, the red just goes to red into the motor. And then you got gray turns into white, that goes into the switch. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to start cutting components out of here. So basically your black turns into a gray, purple, and brown. So you got one gray on here, a purple, and a brown from here. Then you got red going to the motor. Now I won't be saving this capacitor, but I might find a use for the switch. So that's your main switch. So this one is coming from the switch. That is position 1. purple is position 3 and then brown is position 2 according to this switch. Then red goes out to the motor. You got 2 4 microfarad and then a 5 microfarad capacitor in here. And then both grays feeding all, yeah. And then you got, so, yeah, I know I'm sort of making a mess of this, but, so 1 gray and 1, actually the red goes straight to the motor, and then the white from gray goes into the middle of the switch. Then you got your white from your negative, your neutral going into the middle of the switch. So then also from the neutral, you got 1 going out to the light, and then you got 1 going straight down to the motor, 1 going through the switch. Then you got a yellow, 2 oranges, and the red just bypasses the switch. So I probably will be reusing this switch, probably not. Of course they're soldered, so I should have left more, but whatever. And then you got a fiberglass sheath. Now let the fun begin. Where did I put? There we go. There's the screwdriver. Whoop, you stole it. Oh, that center section is pretty tight. Because that's probably what holds the stator in. Oops. Let's see what's inside. I know my channel seems like, oh, I'm just doing teardown videos at the moment, but I have a lot that I need to get done before I can start on my tractor. Well, there's your dust screen. That thing probably hasn't been changed for a long time. That's it, that's puny. So let's see. Two T Torx 20 screwdrivers or screws right there. Let's see. I might end up having to put this in a vise. I'll be right back. That's one nice thing about down here is they got a little bit of a mobile vise. Actually, just get. Oh. Yeah, I'm just spinning the central shaft. Well, won't be doing that part anymore, so let's see. Well, there's a lock washer under there. I think while it's still in this vise, I'm gonna this outer portion is what rotates, so that's the rotor. Yeah, that thing is as big as it's actually smaller than the diameter of my hand. So that, of course, these motors don't need a lot of horsepower because they're primarily used for I gotta move you back because water dripped right on the camera. So yeah, there's a leak basically right here. So just I can already start to see the rotor, or no, the stator. Oh, try to help it take the last remaining one out. Oh man. I gotta figure out how to take these two shells apart. My guess is the magnets are attached right in here. Actually, no, it's inside actually, I was wrong. This outside has the squirrel cage, so this is the rotor and this is the stator. And you can see there's 4 different taps that come through this side. And in the ceiling fan, this is mounted like this, and this is on top. This is on top like that. And this is pointing down like this. And this up here is held by the ceiling. And yeah, I had to whack this cover off because the bearing. Which, believe it or not, the bearings are CMED or CMEC bearings with 6202Z shielded. So I'm gonna probably end up knocking the shaft out and possibly keep the bearings. That bearing's fine. That bearing is shot. Oh, sorry. Yeah. This bearing is shot. Just listen to it. This one. Yeah, pretty interesting inside just a 13-year-old ceiling fan. And here's the 4 connections. You got your neutral, then your high, low, and speed, high, medium, and low. High is basically all 3 sets of coils. Low is two sets, and then 1 is just one of the sets. Yeah, so that's what's inside a ceiling fan. Pretty interesting if you think about it. I'm just gonna leave this here so I can get a good shot for YouTube. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.